I'm back. I'm gonna be creating more content. Let's go. Oh my god. Andrew Tate's been banned. Masculinity's under attack. Newsflash. This ain't nothing new, homie. You remember Jones? The reckoning has been here for a hot minute. Welcome to dystopia, my friend. It's been a long time. This is my return video. It's been a very long time. This is for my OG homies, my OG followers, my good brothers. I wanted to come back and just talk to you, talk about new goals, new ambitions, things that I've been up to, areas I've been leveling up in, other things that I'd like to start doing, and things I'd like to start doing again and return to. But there's been a lot going on. I haven't been living in the middle of the woods, even though we're basically in the bushwhack here. You know, I've been up to date with a lot of things. Like, I stopped being passionate about content creation throughout 2020 and 2021 because the censorship. I remember putting out videos when the mask mandates were coming up in Canada and addressing my concerns about getting this and all that jazz. And it was just a downwards spiral of like, why am I even making content for this platform? Why am I supporting this platform? And just being tired and disgusted. And I was like, screw this. I need a break. I need a break from this. Not just a break, but a reshuffle of my time. Not to just sit around and twiddle my thumbs and be like, oh, I don't like YouTube. I'm tired of making content. I shifted my focus to new ventures, new businesses, other forms of productive, you know, time being spent earning some dollar bills and whatnot. So here we are. As a lot of y'all have seen, the rise of Sir Tate, Andrew Tate. I had been watching his content since I'd say mid or late 2020. I started watching his stuff when he's like 50K, 60K followers on YouTube. And then just seeing his meteoric rise was just crazy. So I've been there for the whole journey. And now that he's been banned, it's a real shame. Like, even though if you may not agree with everybody's takes, it's not right what they've done. It's completely screwed up to full out ban him. But this is nothing new, you know? And this is something he should have anticipated. And I remember discussing with my friends, like, yo, it's just a matter of time till they give him the ban hammer because he's just speaking way too much truth. And that's why he's been removed, even though you may not agree with his takes on women or his specific takes that what he would prefer in a relationship, blah, 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 blah. It's just hilarious that, you know, you can have female content creators just getting a slap on the wrist for uploading pornography or uploading them being banged on the platform, uploading ridiculous things, and it's always just a slap on the wrist. Even if you've seen Gideon's video about female content creators sending death threats to Twitch and getting a slap on the wrist, but Gideon's been banned for 8 months because he just said, hey, if you guys watch Pokimane and you're sending donos, you're never gonna slide in her DMs. She has a boyfriend. Just like saying the truth, right? We live in a world where the truth is heavily under attack. And I'd encourage you guys, go watch Rollo Tomasi, do your own research if you want to dive into it. But I'm not one of these people that people are like, oh, there's this new trend of like deriding, or, oh, you guys are all just like Tate copycats. Insert all the timestamps here. I've been talking about RP knowledge. I've been talking about you know, prioritizing your masculine imperative, working on yourself as a man for time. The OGs of this channel know what we've been doing here, how we've been promoting self-development, celibacy, cleaning yourself up, cleaning up your act, making yourself a higher value and better person, and just, you know, reaching for the stars, man. So this isn't like hopping on the bandwagon or trying to farm views. It's just, there's just been so much going on, and we're not even diving into macroeconomics and what's going on with the world, right? With like the bankers and the conflicts going on globally and the energy crisis. This is an unprecedented time, and now everybody's also just forgotten the pandy that came. We were doubled up. You're walking in the store and they're like, keep 20 feet from each other. It's just disappeared in a snap. Quite interesting. I find that quite fascinating. But anyways, a lot's been going on. I'm not coming online and telling you, oh, I'm here to save the world or anything like that. I'm doing this for me mainly. I miss making content. I genuinely miss it. That's why I wanted to pull up the phone and talk to you and just kind of get some things off of my chest and just touch base. So yeah, a lot of crazy stuff going on. I'll make more content about it. And, you know, censorship is a real problem, and it looks like there's new solutions being born. And I believe the solution is going to be through blockchain tech. This is where I've spent roughly 2 years of my time now, and almost a year. Actually, yeah, now 1 year full time. 1 complete year full time since last September, since I basically started working in the space and earning bread in the space. I've been learning a lot. This is what I'm really passionate about. This is what I'm going to be spending a lot of time on. I'm not going to turn this channel into you know, a shilling channel or anything like that. I understand that a lot of people don't like cryptocurrency, don't like NFTs, and they're not ready for that. And I think you know, just suddenly pivoting to that is not my goal at all. I'm doing just fine. I have other things I'm working on and other ventures, and you know, working in a startup, working in this business it's called Frankenpunks. Another time we'll get into that, but that's what I've been doing obsessively. Monomania. I've basically become a de facto expert, I guess you could say, with the extensive amount of knowledge that I have and the amount of actual experience building in the space, marketing the space, selling out a collection, yada, yada, yada. I've become a crypto degenerate. That is a full-blown fact, perhaps an understatement. I love this space. So that's what I've been doing. I've been leveling up in the gym. Obsessed with the gym. I finally got my squat to 230 something pounds, roughly 230. My deadlift is around 340 pounds right now. So I'm finally hitting these PRs I've been wanting to hit my entire life. And now I finally cracked them, which is really exciting. And now I'm going into a cut. So I'm just trying to hold that and just achieve higher levels of my athleticism, my physique, and just trying to be an all around well-balanced man. The next thing would be learning a combat sport. I think that's very important. I encourage you as well. You know, just work up the ladder, get your nutrition right, get your fitness right, become fit, become powerful. You know, train your fast twitch muscles, train your slow twitch muscles, train your endurance, get all those things checked. Like, you just want to have an endless page of check marks as a man. And sometimes it's okay, go offline. Look, like, I had to get away from the computer because I realized that I needed to live a more interesting life. I wasn't satisfied with myself. And sometimes the answer isn't necessarily just like consuming or just regurgitating the same content over and over again. I'm still a big advocate of NoFap. I'm still a big advocate of retention. I think it's a fantastic tool. I think it's all, of course, a way of living, and it's also okay to pivot from that at some point into a relationship, whatever it may be. Use it as a stepping stone. But at the end of the day, the problem that I found with self-development is it just turns into a lot of mental masturbation of people giving themselves like highs of achievement and progress by just talking about the same shit over and over again, and you form a community around it, so you get this sense of togetherness and unity and accomplishment and status, and it can often blind you. It can often blind you if you don't keep the right people around, if you're not critical of yourself, and if you can't just look in the mirror and be like, all right, like, where are we going next, you know? I got so tired of just NoFap video. Like, how many more do I want to make? None. I'm tired of talking about that. We can 100% talk about it. It's just like, I'm evolving as a person, and I want my content to evolve, and some of the people that I admire the most will always, you know, there's a pivot, there's a point where they change. Like, KSI was making FIFA, and then he moved on to like commentary and reaction. Look, now he's boxing. It's incredible. So I don't want to hold myself back and be like, oh, I'm the NoFap guy, I can only make NoFap content. No, I'd like to start talking about other things, and I have before. I think I just needed time to develop myself, and now I'm coming back with more value to it that I can actually give you, and to improve your life, and just for my own enjoyment, man. It is very fun. I love creating content. I love a yap in my mouth, and I love connecting with you. So what else? I had a couple notes I wanted to discuss. This is getting a little long-winded. I did not want to make this too long of a video, But yeah, so finally, I ended off with this. Here are my new goals. And I'd love for you to post your goals down in the comment and where you're at right now, what things you're doing good, what are some things you'd like to improve on. So I kind of already bragged about myself enough. Let's just talk about the things that I'm focusing on now. So I got a great position in, I wouldn't call it a software company, more like a service company / startup, but we're more so a startup who pivoting into a service company, and it's going great. Now I do have, you know, free time to do other things. So I'd like to create an educational service / marketing service in the crypto Web3 space. And I plan on garnering an audience through YouTube Shorts, you know, just building new social media brand, doing TikToks for it, doing Instagram Reels, really adopting new growth methods to make this blow up. I have a plan to just post multiple times a day, every single day. I'm gonna go hard in the paint. I'm gonna build that shit and give it my everything. I'm also working on learning a new language. Can you guess the language? Drop it in the comments. Smash the like button. Algorithm. I'm a YouTube whore. There was a couple other things there, but I would say that is like my magnum opus right now. That is what I'm really fixated on, and getting back to something that was just, you know, low-hanging fruit, busting on here, talking to you. It's just going to help me as well propel myself forward to do those other things, keep me accountable, and, you know, reinvigorate you. I know it's been a long time. I know you missed the sexy bearded man. I know you missed the Persian lord, you know what I'm saying? Anyways, let's just leave it at that. I don't want to try to make this a perfection fest. That's something that's been holding me back a lot from coming back, of like, I'm trying to make it perfect, or like, I'm trying to hit this echelon of content. It's like, let me just put myself right here for you, talk to y'all, fuck it, yeah. Let me know how you're doing. Talk to me down below. Anyways, love you.